Honorable Mrs. Aniedi Inyang. I'm currently a teacher and also a climate advocate, a researcher, and I run an NGO called Aniedi Inyang Foundation, where we train the youth on advocacy, we mentor youth and women in various societal norms and ways they could tailor their lives to be meaningful participants in the society and leadership. We also run school programs on menstrual education and climate change, which involve planting of economic trees and also opening climate clubs in schools. And then our mentorship program is for women, and also we do entrepreneurship for women because we believe that when there is food on the table, there is going to be peace in the family. So we encourage women to have a means of livelihood, and then we support them and we teach them how to go about it in savings for rainy days and all of you. And also we go into research in the Niger Delta region. I've heard Haruna talked about the degradation of the Nigerian we have programs that we run with the women because a lot of sicknesses we hear about are there because of the effect of oil pollution. So we try to sensitize them and we work with policymakers to ensure that they implement policies that help some of these communities. Thank you so much. So in our presentation today, and all this, we work with data. And it is the data we have in schools, and that is what we're going to talk about today. And what we have in tab AI tab 2.0, which empowers educators to drive academic excellence, and unlocking intelligent leadership in education. That is a So we intelligence skills, academic excellence, and real world impact. For example, in a school based in Lagos, we boosted mathematics scores at 20% using Excel and targeted support. And also we show some simple workflow, collected data through WhatsApp and SMS, and we analyze them with Excel and Google Sheets. And then we also support students that are at risk. Not every learner learn at the same space. With this data, we can determine the students that can learn at a speed space and the one that are slow learners. And we have a key benefit of this data, which is we also do personalized learning where we tailor education to each student's need. That's where I talked about the slow learners and the fast learners, that some we call talented students. And then we have targeted interventions, which this data supports students who need it most. We have informed decisions for teaching guide and resource allocation and to policy makers. And all of this is with the use of data we collect from WhatsApp, SMS, and also we leverage on this Excel sheets and other forms of data we collect, even in the Nigerian education context. We identify students that are struggling in mathematics and provided targeted tutoring. We offer literacy support for students with regarding reading difficulties and provide counseling for students facing emotional or social challenges. All these identified through existing data collection, and forming them into groups also make us have these targeted interventions. So I want to encourage everyone that AI is not something that is going to take people out of work, as a lot of people say. Is going to help people to use existing data to be able to make an informed and meaningful decision that will help in the development of the citizenry, the organizations, and the environment we find ourselves. We talked about climate change. How do we know where these are affected? It is through the use of data. And with data interventions, we can be able to identify the areas that are mostly affected by this climate change. So, when we use data for this assessment, attendance at school, student feedback to create personalized plans, we use technologies like adaptive learning platform, we can support personalized learning and also scale it up. So the benefit of this data is it will increase student engagement and it will also motivate the student. It will improve learning outcomes and academic successes. It will also enhance students' autonomy and self-directed learning. So, and we also will use data to track progress, because continuous monitoring of student progress and adjust our pathways as need be through our assessment in this data. And we can also do customized content for students also in the educational field. So I want to appreciate what the doctor is doing, and I want to encourage that we keep it up, that all institutions, students, captains of industry, policy makers embrace data collection and data usage in taking informed decisions, so that the society in general will be able to achieve the meaningful development that each of us envisage in the nearest future. Thank you.